Всем доброго времени суток. И это снова я, Василий. Иду для вас, о да, назад в будущее. Игра. Все еще эпизод 2. Ну так что ж, мы вернулись домой, с Васильдока. Все хорошо, вроде бы. Родная дверь, пойдем постучимся. Наконец-таки можно вернуться. И вновь чуть-чуть пожить спокойно.
Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Please, not now. Tomorrow. Give me another day.
О чем ты говоришь, пап?
Another day? Dad, what are you talking about?
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
Что?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Прошлой ночью, нет.
You just saw me last night, Dad. Don't you remember? Doc's estate sale, the DeLorean?
This is a trick. Go away.
Leave us alone! Haven't we suffered enough?
Какого черта? Позови Дженнифер.
Get Jennifer on the phone. She'll recognize my voice.
Jennifer. Jennifer who?
Вот черт.
Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend.
I don't know who you're talking about.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
Ah,
Как ты встретил маму? Что мне было когда... Эй, это первый фильм, ну-ка-с.
when I was 8 years old, I set fire to the living room rug.
Должно сработать. Меньше лагов, быстрее геймплей.
That's right.
Вот.
Oh my lord, what are you waiting for, George? Let him in!
Stupid locks.
Какого черта происходит?
Marty!
О, боги.
Oh my God, Dad. What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Пив.
Biff.
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff. Whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who are they?
Like you don't know Cliff and Riff. What do you think we should do with them, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro.
Вот черт.
I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here.
Что произошло с моим отцом?
What the hell did you do to my dad?
Your dad's been in that wheelchair since before you were born, butthead. And you better hope he has a spare, cause you're gonna need one in like 3 seconds.
Так, вернемся.
I got a question.
Я уехал из города.
When did I get run out of town?
2 years ago. Don't you remember?
Нет.
We made a deal that we'd go easier on your old man if you left. But now you're back, so the kid gloves can come off.
Так, подпрыгнем.
Hey!
And another thing.
Чё вам надо вообще?
What are you guys doing here anyway?
It's that time of the month. Time for Georgie to pay up. We usually take the payment in cash, but this month we can take it out of your hide.
Из огня до полами просто.
Tell me,
А что насчет матери?
what about my mom? I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
Beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
Я сомневаюсь, что ее можно вообще за это осуждать.
Oh,
Here's what I still don't understand.
Так, вот уже совсем все правильно.
Why can't you pick on somebody else?
we do. We pick on lots of guys. It's kind of our thing.
Милое хобби, ничего не скажешь. Еще один. Так, полный кружок сделали.
Biff!
А где твой папа?
Wait, does all this have something to do with Kid Tannen?
Pop? What about him?
He was supposed to end up in jail.
Jail? Pop's never spent a day in jail in his life.
Черт.
The Tannen gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe me?
Эй,
Biff, no!
Bang! Ha ha! Check it out.
Оригинально, ничего не скажешь.
Your family from mine. In gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento mob. The third most dangerous crime family in California.
Да. Вот это я называю изменение в пространстве временного континуума. Идиоты. Ну, зато это сработало. Хорошо сработало.
Piece of cake.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh?
Кид.
Kid?
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
И мы опять принимаем свою судьбу спокойно. Но, слава богу, док.
Marty, get in! This timeline's been compromised.
No kidding!
Чё-то у меня соседи расшумелись. Ладно.
Somehow, something we did in 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his date with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Вот чёрт.
Ah, jeez, they robbed the arcade?
We've got to
Совсем
go back to the
бессовестно.
day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannens.
Not an option,
Это
Doc. Punch it.
не самая лучшая перспектива для нас. Так что, назад. Да. Однако наделали мы все-таки делов, оказывается. Если не ошибаюсь, то скоро вы увидите, наверное, один из самых лучших прикидов, в котором приходилось когда-либо одеваться Марти. В который, да, выряживаться. Пусть будет так. Надо что-то делать со своим ФПС. Надо делать что-то со своим ФПС. Ни черта не работает толком. Что произошло? Да ладно, не важно. Все равно работает нормально. И на том спасибо. И временной поток накапливает. Так, ночь. Миленькая установка. Наверняка АМ это рук дело.
Okay, Doc, let's run through this again.
Sometime tonight, Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole, the singer named Trixie Trotter.
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. We need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good
И
to go.
внимание.
Is the mustache really necessary?
It's essential. You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
Охрененный
You sure you
костюмчик.
can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript.
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
Замечательные усы. Да. По-моему, я прослушал все, что нам надо было сделать. Ну да ладно. Так. Что это за... Все-таки штуковина?
Looks like Emmett's been
все-таки
busy.
Эммет. Щелкаем что-нибудь?
Looks like Emmett's
Да,
been
да, мы
busy.
уже поняли. И щелк ты отчаянно сопротивляешься. Пусть будет так. Одна, как дела?
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's speakeasy. Am I right?
Да, нет, я чувствую, все равно будет одно и то же. Давайте соврем.
No?
At least you possess enough shame to
Oh.
lie about it. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my
Приготовьтесь.
song.
Самое худшее, что может с вами произойти. Хотя нет, вообще неплохая вещь.
You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care.
Эммет, спасибо.
In heaven's name.
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Это ассистент.
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Harry.
Harry? Mr. Callahan, what are you doing in that getup?
Я под прикрытием.
I'm going undercover.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime.
Oh, черт.
Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. Alright, now where's that speakeasy?
Не-не-не, нам еще рано. Мы должны все осмотреть.
Harry, you're just in time.
Так что ж ты там творишь? Кстати, как поживал?
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Эй, молодец. Кстати, спасибо, что приглядел это Эйнштейна.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
Да, точно. Чем занимаешься, кстати?
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world.
Летающая машина.
Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you.
Эврика?
Ready to go, Einstein?
Хотя, зная Эммета, можно точно сказать, что сейчас что-то пойдет не так.
Watch this! When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Дежавю. Эй!
Einstein! No! Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace.
О, боги.
See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Я бы так не говорил.
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Эммет. Придется попросить помощи Эммета, чтобы помочь тебе, Эммет. Опять делов натворил. Эммет! Да-да, я знаю. Ужасная шутка. Эммет!
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Хорошо, хорошо. Ты в парке.
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater
Ракеты
and
не
see
работают.
Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Точно.
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
Круто.
Doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Круто. Но насчет ракет ты не прав. Ты еще никогда не играл в Kerbal Space Program, где все знают, если ничего не работает, просто поставь больше ракет. И все будет хорошо. Спаси Эйнштейна.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Думаю, все понимают, что сейчас произойдет. Он просто подлетит туда на своей
Just
машине.
keep your head low, Doc. I'll be back soon.
I'll keep an eye out for your grandfather.
Окей. Черт! Мое ухо должен терпеть. О, боже мой, чесотка. Ну, чесание.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Ну, по крайней мере, мило. Сделай перерыв.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. But once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Ага. Так, чем бы тебе отвлечь? Что произошло?
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Она прямо у тебя за твоей спиной.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave
Вон там,
Einie
в
stuck on
плакате.
the ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Мила, что у тебя с одной?
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Ага. Хотя она про Кинштейна?
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Да уж.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. And I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Я понял твой намек. Пока.
Well,
На
I'll
пока.
go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
У нас нет ничего, чтобы могло бы его разубедить. Зажигалка, хлороформ. Бесполезно. Зажигалка, тем более, как я помню, нам понадобится немного для другого дела. Как дела, Эдна? Давно не виделись вообще. Лаги, не сейчас! Так, извините за эту небольшую задержку. Тут произошла, скажем так, жутковатого вида глюк произошел. Очень неприятный. Но мы продолжаем. Эдна, как дела?
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Крокет. Крокет? Подождите, мы же ведь Калахан. Что вы здесь делаете?
What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
Saving people from alcohol, vice, and disorder. And also keeping a lookout for hot stories. You'd be surprised how much news breaks on this corner.
Песня.
What was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the shakes. Would you like to hear it
Или
again?
раздражение. Нам это понадобится, поверьте нам. Ладно, все не так уж и плохо. Все не так уж и плохо.
Sure.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it.
Какой-нибудь идиот.
You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care. You you should care what people think of you. Of goals that you could name, reclaiming your good name is what you ought to do. You should care, you should care. If your reputation is in disrepair, it's not going to hurt you to reclaim your virtue, for you should care.
Catchy.
You really think so?
Yeah, it's got a good hook to it.
One needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.
Я перед этим слушал такие замечательные мотивчики, и тут... Я должен отдать должное той даме, которая выступала в роли Эдны. И записывали ее. Она очень постаралась. Молодец. Молодец, девочка. Я вот тебя не... Так, отвлечемся.
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Ну, она
Sorry
есть.
about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
Самые первые признаки любви, если не ошибаюсь. Ну, во всяком случае, в некоторых случаях. Да, у нас есть что поспрашивать. Насчет собак.
What have you got against dogs anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Callahan.
Все совсем не про Эйнштейна. Ну ладно.
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Хорошо, хорошо. Можно себе брошюрку?
What's all this?
These are my pamphlets, laying out in scientific detail the horrors visited upon those who succumb to the temptations of alcohol.
Lost Fortnight.
I am particularly fond of that one. It tells the true life tale of Johnny,
Johnny?
who woke up in a pile of his own sick, completely unable to remember the previous 2 weeks of his life.
Heavy.
Actually, the pamphlets are
Johnny.
quite light. See?
Думаю, теперь подписчики Алексея знают, чем он занимается в свободное время. Так, ладно. Я к тебе еще потом попозже загляну, дорогая. На данный момент пойдем все-таки в подпольный бар. Будем угадывать пароль. Ну, там не совсем угадывать, но увидите сейчас.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Интересно. Случаем это не про нас, что ли? Так, за кем я шпионю своего окна? Наблюдая за трезвым парнем. Зузу. Значит, это все по последней, по идее, да? Раз все по последней я тебя меню не вызывал, то тогда это должно быть более-менее легко. Тук-тук.
Who said you were worthy?
Интуиция подскажет.
The old gray mare?
What will you do if I let you inside?
Inside. Inside. Иди. Кушу тебя.
Lego your ego?
Take a hike, squirt.
Я должен отдать должное. Постарались перевести более-менее неплохо, но вышло не особо.
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Да.
Who died and made you boss?
Boss hog?
What will you do when I send you away?
wait till Wednesday?
Where are you going?
Inglewood.
Welcome to L-Kid, sir.
Фух. Сумели такие. Неприятная вещь. Ну, вообще довольно легко это сделать, но именно в английской версии. И то, по-моему, не всегда тут все работает. Черт, на нас все смотрят. Но, по крайней мере, тут явно мило. Все. Эй, хороший мотивчик.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about, am I right? So let's have a big L-Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie
Даже хуже, чем у
Trotter.
меня.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
Блеск. Еще и какой-то полицейский заявился. Удалять. Что? Ну вот, все замечательно и хорошо. Будем наслаждаться теперь песенками хорошими, приятными мотивчиками, ну всякое такое. Но в основном это все делать мы уже будем в следующей серии. А на данный момент я с вами прощаюсь. И я надеюсь, вам понравилось. Заходите на канал Джонни, подписываться на мой. Как всегда, ни в коем случае, ни ногою, ни рукой, ничем захотите. И... Да. Ну да, как-то так. Я забыл, что говорить в конце, это я всегда говорю. Всем... Ах, ну да, конечно. Всем доброго времени суток и... Это начало! Господи, боже.